Boss time, everyone. The first major boss in the game. Let's do it.
Take a good look at yourself, Sonic.
Dr. Eggman?
It's the last look you'll get before I close your eyes forever.
Another Sonic? What? Wait a second!
So it is like the Metal Sonic battle. This is going to be a battle with classic Sonic only. And I love the music it played whenever Eggman started speaking. The classic Dr. Eggman theme. I can't even say classic, it's from Sonic Adventure 2, and I think most people would not consider those games classic, although they are over 20 years old at this point. Oh. And it is, of course, the Death Egg Robot from Sonic 2. Oh boy, the memories I have with this boss, everyone, it is something else. Like, in the original, you didn't have any rings whenever you fought this guy, which made him so... Oh my god, it was so nerve-wracking to do it. Although I'm fighting him like it's the original one, it's not. I don't know if we can hurt him quite yet. Yeah, the backside, that's right. Okay, how do we get... Oh, that's how we get behind it. There we go. So now we just dodge, or we wait until it hops over us, then we hit it on its rather rotund backside. Something that is very appropriate for Dr. Eggman / Dr. Robotnik, I have to say. And I thought I had to jump up on the arms, but that's not the case at the moment. And once he does that, then we're open. There we go. But now it changes. So yeah, that's very kind of a classic way to fight the Death Egg Robot, right? Now it's all gonna change. Now we get into like a pseudo 3D environment right here. Isn't this cool? This is freaking awesome. So I think we want him to punch the bombs right here. Yeah, we get him to punch the bomb, and then we have to get on top. And now we get on top, go all the way up. And boop him on the head, just like any other good classic Sonic boss. And the music is awesome. Let the music play. What a fantastic remix of a very classic boss thing, you know. Hard to get much better than that. Although I guess the bomb does not work if you get hit in the same process, so we gotta watch out for that. Okay, let's see if I can get him this time. I think that is going to self-destruct before we get the chance, though. Yeah, not gonna work. Okay, let's get on this side. We'll wait till he locks on again. This should work. Ow! Okay, so apparently if you go head first into it, that's not going to work either. How did I have such an easy time with the first one? Yeah, we got it this one. They do come back though, so I'm not losing too much sleep over this. There we go! Now, I forget how many times we actually have to do this. Is it just 2? Oh, okay. Well, I guess it is like the first, like, main boss of the game. Can't be that difficult. Oh, the memories. I lost to that guy so many times as a kid, and, you know, in the original Sonic 2, there were no, like, saves or anything, so if you ran out of lives, it was back to the title screen for you. And I'll take the A. I get missing out on the S because I, was twiddling around too much.
What? No! No! Sonic, save me!
Why would I ever want to save you? Because, you know, Dr. Eggman's never the main villain in these games these days, you know? And that's just not appropriate. He's always got to be the main villain, right? So it's kind of ridiculous that he's not the main villain here, as we clearly saw in that cutscene. Again, I'm not playing it for the plot. I'm gonna stop.
I can't believe there's 2 of me.
I think I figured it out. Yeah, me too. Doubles of us? Places and enemies from our past? We're traveling through time and space!
How did this happen?
I think it's got something to do with that big thing that just kidnapped Eggman. It sounds like the same thing that kidnapped your friends. I mean our friends. You know what I mean. There it is! Where'd it go?
We need to find that thing, and fast!
But with the classic Genesis trilogy out of the way, it's time to go to the next era of Sonic, which is an era that I'm far more familiar with. And an era that is far more familiar to this channel as well, so I don't think we have to actually do these in order, do we? I mean, I'm still gonna do it in order regardless, but... Oh, and that's a Chaos Emerald too, I forgot about that. That is 2 down, 5 more to go. Easiest Chaos Emerald of my freaking life, man. And here we go. So next up is going to be Sonic Adventure, the first Sonic game I ever played for the channel. And representing Sonic Adventure is... Oh, I guess we'll have to wait for it. Again, they want to keep us in suspense. Although I believe all the stages were already known by the fan base before this game even released. I'm pretty sure they were all in the marketing materials and things like that. I think the stages that were chosen were actually influenced by like a poll too, if I remember. I'm not super familiar with that. You know, back in 2011 I wasn't really paying attention or whatever. But it's Speed Highway, everyone! Alright, yeah. But this is when we start getting like remixes for the more classic version of the gameplay. So, because now we're in like the era that they would classify as like the modern Sonic era, although, like I mentioned, the Adventure era is 20 years behind us at this point. Like, at what point can you really continue to keep calling those games modern or whatever? Or is modern just always going to be 1998 onwards, you know, because it's kind of a not very fair representation for the classic era if it was like, what, 6 years and modern Sonic is like the rest of Sonic's existence. But nice little retro remix right here. I usually don't do like let the music play so much of like the 2D stuff, but here it is. Let the music play, man. I mean, it's pretty freaking good. It's not like the best thing I've ever heard. Like, the remix isn't like mind-blowing or anything like that, but hey, I still think it's pretty freaking awesome. And Speed Highway being a representative of Sonic Adventure, yeah, you know, I could see it. Like, it was pretty unique in that game. The first Sonic Adventure had locales and levels that were still very much influenced by Sonic's previous 2D engagements. You know, you still had a lot of naturalistic settings like Windy Hill and Emerald Beach. That's what it was called, I think. Like, a lot of them were kind of more natural based, right? But then you have this level being Speed Highway, which was like the first hyper-modern city Sonic level, I want to say. I mean, we had more industrial levels up to that point as early as like Sonic 1, honestly. Like, Sonic 2 even had Chemical Plant and things like that. But as far as like the de facto like modern city level for Sonic, I think Speed Highway was kind of the first indication of that. So I don't know, it's pretty cool that it was chosen. I mean, I like Sonic Adventure a lot. When I played through it for the channel, a lot of the reasoning I was doing that was seeing if it was going to hold up to all the modern-day scrutiny that the game has indeed received. Ooh, they even had the bells. Remember the bells? I remember it. I did eventually conclude that Sonic Adventure, I feel, was like a pretty freaking good game. I mean, the vast majority of it was the Sonic playstyle, and all the lesser playstyles were, you know, kind of a small part of the game. And why is the game hanging up on me like that? It could be because my PlayStation 3 is ancient at this point. Poor thing is like 15 years old at this point, so maybe it's just getting too old to where it can't really, I don't know, do the same stuff that it used to. But I think it's a fine choice, you know, and I still, to this day, really like Sonic Adventure a whole lot. Well, maybe like a whole lot. No, I still enjoy it, I should say that. I still find enjoyment in Sonic Adventure, and I think it's really fun to play as you look at the origins of the Sonic 3D formula. And some people will say that, like, the Sonic sections of Sonic Adventure are still the best that 3D Sonic has ever been. And I mean, I would agree with that to a certain extent, you know, as far as, like, control and all that stuff is definitely concerned. So, Sonic Adventure is great. Of course, it was going to be represented here. Speed Highway is a really good choice for it. I would say at the time, Speed Highway really kind of made Sonic Adventure stand out. I think the plethora of city stages that we would later get in the series would kind of dilute that a tiny bit, as I tried to homing attack right there. There is no homing attack here. Not with this Sonic. When I say diluted, I mean like, oh, okay, and I'm gonna fall again apparently. Can you please not have the electric shield? Okay, I'm just gonna wait this time. You done? But levels like City Escape, I mean, City Escape is like now the de facto city level, right? But even in the 2D series, you know, in the Sonic Adventure series, we would get a plethora of city levels as well, so maybe not as unique these days, but I think at the time, and definitely when you evaluate Sonic Adventure in a vacuum, yeah, it's a great choice. I like it a lot. Just like I like Sonic Adventure a lot. Oh, look at that. Is it a coincidence that I get my first S, like, since Green Hill on the Sonic Adventure stage? Probably not. I think not. Oh, and I'm looking forward to the modern version of this one. I think the modern version of this era, you know, this trio of Sonic's history, might be my favorite part of the game, for the games represented. Because, of course, we have Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic Heroes is the third one, and I like all three of those games, so... Sonic Heroes is a weird one, though, but we'll get to that. And 2 red rings! Wow, I think I overachieved on that one. Now it's time for modern time. And this one's gonna be good. Oh, I can already hear the music. Fantastic. Alright, let's see what kind of twist they're gonna have on this one. Lightspeed Dash is featured? Oh, yeah, sure. I need that kind of. The triangle button is Lightspeed Dash. Gotcha, okay. Though I feel like you could have put that on the loading screen, though, and we would have been just fine. But thankfully, you know, it's mapped to its own button this time. No more mapped to, like, a button that does something else. Cough, cough, Sonic Heroes. Not gonna let you off the hook completely in this game. Or in this presentation, this playthrough. It's probably a more appropriate version. Let the music play, everyone. It's freaking awesome, man. I love it. Look at this, man. It's kind of like how you remember Speed Highway, except just on freaking steroids. We got hyped up on cocaine, Sonic put his nose just head first into it, and now he's going crazy. He's on a bender, man. Like, there's no stopping him now. Oh, I want that in. The music is fantastic. The opening was great. Lightspeed dashing all over the place, just like we did in the original. Ah, the memories come flooding back. I love it. Let's see if I can stay on here. We even have the up and down and all around little voice actor. Which is something, apparently, I say way too much in my playthroughs. I say up and down and all around all the time. Subconsciously, by the way. I'm not, like, purposely, calling back to, like, the original Sonic Adventure track or anything like that. Oh, and I thought I got that. I could've sworn I got that, actually. Let's see if I can get the S here, though. Okay, get on the pad, Sonic. Get on the pad, dude. Here we go. Get on the helicopter, get on the chopper. You know, when I played this in 2011, I was, how old? I must have been... I believe I was 16, because Sonic games traditionally release in November, right? So I don't think I turned 17 yet. I think. I turned 17 in 2011. Yeah, that's right, okay. Now that I have my own age. Like, I've been playing Sonic Adventure since, you know, the early 2000s, so getting a callback like this when I was still, I suppose, relatively young. As look at this, like, down the skyscraper again, like all these incredibly kind of nostalgic set pieces that we had in the original, just getting all this back again. It was something else. I mean, I was still at the age to where... I don't know if I could truly feel nostalgia at that age or not, but I mean, I was super nostalgic for it at the time. I mean, looking back on it, you know, it's been 10 years since, you know, over 10 years, really. Kind of weird to think about how I was feeling, like, nostalgic as a freaking teenager, but I don't know, just seeing all these moments that I just loved playing as a kid. Oh, and I forgot that those were actually going to drop on me. Oh god, that was a close one. But just seeing all these moments that were kind of like the first, like, cool moments I had in video games, honestly. Because, you know, I've talked about how different games mean different things to me in the past on this channel, right? Like, World Ends With You and Final Fantasy were kind of like the first serious, dramatic storytelling that I'd ever seen in video games. I know, like, a lot of the Mario series, it was kind of like the first truly, like, fun gameplay experiences I had. And Sonic, in a lot of ways, was like, oh, wow, like, games can be kind of, like, cool and edgy. Of course, what you think is cool and edgy when you're, like, 10 and 11 years old kind of seems, you know, a little silly whenever you're an adult, for sure. But, I don't know, I feel like those feelings were still valid. And playing Sonic Generations in a stage like this kind of really, just kind of brought me back to that moment. It's kind of bringing me back to that moment right now as we speak, so... Come on, give me that S, dude. Give me that. Oh, man. Was I just a little too slow? I was slow by 7 seconds, dude. Come on. That kind of stings. Although that's one of those things where I could replay that level and easily get that S rank, I feel like. Which is exactly what they want you to think. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to jump right back into that level and try again. Which is a great thing about a Sonic game. That's a sign that it's a good game. And for beating that, the friend we get is Cream. Don't know if that exactly matches up. Timeline's a little off there. But there's only so many friends we can free, by the way. Boy, poor Cream, too.
Thanks for saving me, Sonic. It was scary in the dark, but I tried to be brave.
Boy, I think Sega and Sonic Team have just pretended like Cream does not exist in modern Sonic games. Like, when was the last time Cream the Rabbit was featured in a Sonic game? I don't remember. Like, I don't get why she's neglected. Is she really one of the more controversial Sonic friends, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Is she more controversial than Rouge? Seriously? Like, more controversial than Big? Omega? Really? Although, we're not gonna do this one. Oh, I'm looking forward to this one, man. No, we're doing Classic first. Oh boy, this is my favorite stage in the game. Of course you knew this is going to be my favorite stage in the game. It represents my favorite game in the series. You know, the ultimate pinnacle of nostalgia for me with this franchise. But here we go. Whenever I play this for the first time, you know my little brother who's right underneath me, he was already kind of like falling out with video games. He wasn't quite a big fan anymore. But we both still loved Sonic Adventure 2 as kids. So I got him to play this stage in both the classic and the modern form, and he freaking loved it. One of the last few memories that I have with my brother in video games, but here we go, let the music play. And of course I had to shut up for a long time right there. What a fantastic... I don't know if you can really call that like a retro remix of Escape from the City, but man, it was awesome! Like, I just shut up and listened to the music. First time I saw it there too. And of course the gun truck is back, even though it's the classic version of the stage. It's great. I had the stupidest grin on my face whenever I was playing this for the first time. I have the stupidest grin on my face when I'm playing it again. I'm a 27-year-old man getting giddy all over this. God. This is why I'm such a failure as a human being. But that gun truck is gonna come back, he's gonna ruin my day, I need to get out of here. And look at these cute little gun robots, it's great! Yeah, because there were no Eggman enemies in Escape to the City, just because of the nature of what was going on in the story in that game, so it makes sense that there are just the gun robots right here, and the gun truck. I mean, the gun truck is an iconic part of what I would probably call like the most iconic opening stage in Sonic history, honestly. But of course, you know, I'm biased, maybe people would disagree with that, and I thought I was dead right there, not quite. I got the red ring and I was all giddy over that. Okay, we have to get back up here. Slow and steady is not going to get the S rank, but it's going to keep me from dying, and I'd rather just not freaking die. Although all this geometry right here, you know, it doesn't really remind me of... Oh god, is this thing going to dive bomb me? It's going to dive bomb me! Here it comes. Okay, can I just go now, though? What am I doing here? There we go. Not taking the most efficient way around here. I think the music's just making me giddy again. Man, your reaction time has to be spot on if you're playing this for the first time. Again, beauty of a Sonic game, though. It has to be enjoyable enough to where, even though you don't play... Okay, great. Just went back on my own word right there. It has to be enjoyable enough to where, like, even if you don't play optimally the first time, it makes you want to play it again and actually play more optimally, you know? It's gotta just, again, another good tenet of a Sonic game. And I kind of feel that with this one, even though this is more of kind of like a classic stage. Okay, let's see if I fall for that again. I remember dying to that, like, more than once. Like, this stage has made me look like a fool more than once. But of course, going along the bottom right here is probably not the best way to approach it anyway, but hey. Uh-oh! Here comes again. Oh, let me get that life. Thank you. I'll take that. Oh, is that Mighty and Ray on a missing poster? Poor Mighty and Ray. Completely underrepresented right here. That's gonna fall. That's not good. That's fine, though. We're back up here. Yeah, they're missing, alright. Sega knew what they were doing. Of course, we'd see those guys later in Sonic Mania, but that would be... God, like 6 years after this one? Oh god, we're doomed. We didn't run over. Oh, well, at least all the scaffolding just falls right back. Oh god, it's going for a second charge! God, this thing is still harassing us, even my past version. My past version. Sonic's past version. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Like, what a cool set piece, though. Just keeps knocking everything down. Ooh, let's get the speed up boots. Let's go! And now the great on... Oh, well. I tried to do just like you would in the original Sonic Adventure 2 and speed dash it, but... wind-up's a little bit faster when you're not just going downhill, I suppose. Yeah, that was pretty rough. That wasn't the best ever. Yeah, that's the first true B. But this next one I hope is not going to be a B. I better perform perfectly on this one, alright? My pride is at stake. Never mind, I don't remember this one at all. I don't remember the specifics of how to do well on it. But if I do bad on the modern version of City Escape, I will be forever shamed. My gamer cred is gone. Hopes and prayers, everyone. This is serious business.